Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Triple H had a message for Charlotte Flair and another top star just hours before this week's episode of WWE SmackDown. He's made his thoughts clear. Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton are set to battle at WrestleMania 41 in a clash between one of the biggest established stars of the women's division, against a youngster who is looking to establish a legacy of her own. While Stratton may be the WWE Women's Champion, she is fighting the odds and going up against the Queen. While the bout is certain to be a very difficult one for the champion, given Charlotte's experience, there's no counting her out either. Triple H sent both stars an unexpected message ahead of WWE SmackDown, making it clear that the duo was in their prime, even though they were from two different generations. He noted that it was not about the past versus the present, but that it was about the now. He said it would be a big match when they faced each other at WrestleMania 41. Two generations of at WWE's biggest stars, and both in their prime. This match isn't about past versus the present, it's all about the now. At Tiff Stratton vs. at MS Charlotte WWE Women's Championship. #WrestleMania, he wrote. Whatever Triple H may say, Charlotte Flair has a big advantage facing Tiffany Stratton. Going into the match, Tiffany Stratton may be the heavy crowd favorite, but that may count for little to nothing when they finally do battle in the ring. Charlotte Flair returned from injury after more than a year and immediately made sure that she was the last one standing in the ring at Royal Rumble this year. Despite the long absence, there was no apparent ring rust there. The Queen knows what it takes to win at WrestleMania, and has shown her willingness to get into Stratton's head even before their clash at the Show of Shows. Triple H will be the one booking the stars as they head into WrestleMania 41. Fans will have to wait and see which star can get the advantage ahead of their bout. In the electrifying world of WWE, narratives intertwine, and legends are born from the unexpected. As the road to WrestleMania 41 unfolds, a sudden message from Triple H has set the stage for a monumental showdown between Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. This announcement not only bridges generations but also underscores the evolving dynamics of the women's division. The Queen's resurgence. Charlotte Flair, often hailed as the Queen, has been a cornerstone of WWE's women's division. Her journey, however, faced an abrupt halt in December 2023 when she suffered a devastating knee injury during a match against Asuka on SmackDown. The injury, which involved tears to her ACL, MCL, and meniscus, sidelined her for over a year, leaving a palpable void in the roster. Throughout her recovery, Flair remained active on social media, sharing glimpses of her rehabilitation and hinting at a character evolution. One notable post featured her in a dark ensemble, accompanied by the caption, "It's all about the game and how you play it," referencing Triple H's iconic theme. Her return was nothing short of spectacular. Entering the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, Flair showcased her resilience and dominance, eliminating top contenders like Roxanne Perez, Mykan, Piper Niven, and Nia Jax. Her victory not only marked her as the first woman to win the Rumble twice but also solidified her status as a formidable force in WWE. The Prodigy's ascent. On the other side stands Tiffany Stratton, the reigning WWE Women's Champion. Dubbed the Buff Barbie, Stratton's rise has been meteoric. Her recent title defense against Nia Jax on SmackDown, albeit ending in a disqualification, demonstrated her tenacity and willingness to confront challenges head-on. However, the post-match scenario left her vulnerable, setting the stage for an unexpected encounter. The Game's endorsement. In a move that sent shockwaves through the WWE universe, Triple H took to social media to address the impending clash between Flair and Stratton. He emphasized that this match transcends the typical past versus present narrative, highlighting that both superstars are in their prime. Two generations of at WWE's biggest stars, and both in their prime. This match isn't about past versus the present, it's all about the now. At Tiff Stratton vs. at MS Charlotte WWE Women's Championship. #WrestleMania, he remarked. A clash of eras. The forthcoming bout at WrestleMania 41 is more than a title match, it's a symbolic confrontation between experience and youth. Flair's storied career, adorned with multiple championships and historic matches, contrasts with Stratton's fresh perspective and hunger for legacy. Yet, as Triple H aptly noted, both are contemporaries in their prime, making this encounter a testament to the depth and talent within WWE's women's division. The road ahead. As SmackDown approaches, the WWE Universe is abuzz with anticipation. Flair's cryptic teases and potential character evolution add layers of intrigue to her return. Meanwhile, Stratton's resolve to cement her reign faces its sternest test yet. Triple H's message serves as both an endorsement and a challenge, urging both athletes to seize the moment. In the grand tapestry of WWE, moments like these define eras. The impending clash between Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton is poised to be a landmark event, reflecting the ever-evolving narrative of strength, resilience, and excellence in women's wrestling. Triple H may insist that Tiffany Stratton is the future of WWE, but when it comes to facing Charlotte Flair, the so-called Tiffy time might just hit a roadblock. Despite her talent, athleticism, and undeniable star power, Stratton is walking into a match against a generational legend, a woman who has defined the women's division for nearly a decade. No matter what the game says, Charlotte Flair has the upper hand. Experience versus potential. Stratton is an explosive athlete, but she's still in the early stages of her career. Yes, she's had impressive performances in NXT, showcasing her gymnastic background and natural charisma. She even held the NXT Women's Championship, proving that she has the ability to shine under pressure. However, there's a major difference between dominating NXT and going toe-to-toe with a multi-time women's champion like Charlotte Flair. Flair has been in the ring with the best of the best: Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, Asuka, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. She's competed in multiple WrestleMania main events, fought in Hell in a Cell, and carried the women's division on her back through various eras. This level of experience simply cannot be matched by Stratton, who, while promising, has yet to face someone on Charlotte's level in a high-stakes environment. The pressure of the big stage. Triple H can talk about Stratton's potential all he wants, but stepping into the ring with Charlotte Flair isn't just another match, it's a trial by fire. Flair has an aura about her that demands excellence. She's been in high-pressure situations countless times and thrives when the lights are the brightest. Stratton, on the other hand, is still adapting to the expectations of being a major star. While she carries herself with confidence, there's a big difference between exuding star power and proving it when the bell rings against a top-tier competitor. Flair has been through wars, she knows how to pace herself, and she knows exactly when to strike. The moment Stratton steps into the ring with the Queen, she'll feel that pressure, something no amount of training can truly prepare her for. Will she rise to the occasion, or will she crumble under the weight of expectations? Technical superiority. Tiffany Stratton is a strong athlete with impressive power moves and agility, but Charlotte Flair is a wrestling machine. While Stratton's offense is flashy, it lacks the refinement of Charlotte's precision. Flair's wrestling IQ is through the roof. She's a submission specialist, a powerhouse, and an aerial threat all in one. Her ability to transition between different styles makes her unpredictable, whereas Stratton is still developing her overall game. The figure eight is one of the most devastating submissions in WWE history, and Flair knows how to set it up flawlessly. Stratton may have strength, but is she prepared for Charlotte's relentless targeting of the legs? Once the Queen starts working over her opponent's limbs, it's only a matter of time before the inevitable submission happens. Mind games and psychological edge. Flair isn't just a physical warrior, she's a mental one, too. She knows how to get inside her opponent's head and make them doubt themselves. Whether it's through subtle smirks, belittling trash talk, or outright dominance in the ring, Flair can make even the most confident superstars second-guess themselves. Stratton may be a confident upstart, but she's never faced someone as psychologically imposing as Flair. The Queen knows how to dictate the pace of a match, forcing her opponent to fight her style rather than allowing them to stick to their game plan. All it takes is one moment of hesitation, 1 second where Stratton doubts herself, and Charlotte will pounce. Triple H's faith in Stratton. Triple H sees Stratton as a future megastar, and rightfully so. She's got everything WWE wants in a top-tier women's competitor: charisma, athleticism, and marketability. However, there's a major difference between being the future and being the present. Triple H might be backing Stratton as a new face of the division, but Charlotte Flair is the division. She doesn't just have a legacy, she is the legacy. Every woman who has come after her is standing in the shadow of what she's built. Stratton has all the potential in the world, but potential doesn't win matches, execution does. Charlotte has spent years perfecting her craft, and no amount of high-level endorsement from Triple H will change that. Could Stratton pull off an upset? Of course, anything can happen in WWE. If Stratton finds a way to outmaneuver Charlotte, it would be a career-defining victory. A win over the Queen would launch her into a new level of stardom. But that's a big if. Stratton would have to survive Charlotte's onslaught, maintain composure under pressure, and avoid making any major mistakes. It's possible, but unlikely. Flair's advantages in experience, technical ability, and psychological warfare are simply too much for a still-developing Stratton to overcome. The verdict: Triple H can hype up Stratton all he wants, but when the bell rings, Charlotte Flair has the clear advantage. She's a 14-time women's champion for a reason. She's walked into hostile environments, faced tougher challengers, and always found a way to come out on top. Stratton may be the future, but Charlotte Flair is the now. And when the two clash, the Queen's reign isn't coming to an end just yet.